Ain't that pretty? So, I have a lot to talk about. I don't even know where to start, man. I guess this video is going to be about how to process and deal with fear, especially when going through or when you have already gone through a spiritual awakening. And see, I believe that spiritual awakenings come in many different, ooh, big doggo, come in many different, what am I trying to say here? It's not like you wake up one day and you're some sort of all-knowing, carefree guru. It more reflects the life patterns that you already experience. Ups and downs, highs and lows, ebbs and flows. Same with spiritual awakening. Ooh, some sagebrush. Fear is a big thing, though, in spiritual awakening. And it's a big blockage that I'm coming across. So for like a little quick breakdown of what's been going on with me and why I'm actually doing a video on fear and what I'm doing to process through it. And so let's see, I'm making this video February 15th, 2023, to start 2023 off, you know. So about in late November 21st, my grandma passed away, and her and I were really, really close. I would consider her my best friend. And that was a very fear-based time because I didn't know what we were gonna do, me and my wife. We didn't know what to do. We were living with her at the time, and we were making pretty good money. We were both working security, and I was moving up in the company. And looking back at it now, I could definitely see the steady decline in my grandma. But at the time, I was too fear-based, fear-locked, I would call it, to the point where I was denying that something bad was going to happen. But I saw it for what it was quickly after that. My grandma was up there in age. She was 86. So I don't know why I kept on denying the fact that I didn't have that much longer with her, you know. But regardless, maybe about 2 weeks after that, it was pretty hard, you know, straight away, obviously. But I saw the potential for spiritual growth within me. And I noticed that I did not have to take her death as this is the end for her. It is not the end for anybody. As long as we keep the lessons that we've learned from them within us and keep on applying it. Because you always remember where those lessons come from. I remember like 5 years ago, after my first spiritual awakening, I met this guy, first day at work, and instantaneously he told me, "You're not going to be able to heal everyone." And that always stuck with me. Because it's those little lessons that you take in your life that keeps people alive. Even when you separate paths. But shortly thereafter, my grandma passed. I started waking up more to my my own limitations that I was setting myself. My own fear that I needed to, my own fear that I needed to break free of. And I rose up to supervisor status at work, my security job. And that was going good for a while. I met about 5 people that I honestly connect with. But the thing I'm dealing with right now, around 2 weeks ago, let me jump further back a tiny bit. Around 4 weeks ago, I started this 21-day vibrational raise your vibration challenge. Shortly after that, I also got into a workshop to start a spiritual counseling business, either a YouTube channel or the like, and I was really resonating with that. I've always wanted to, help people and make a difference in the world, especially through my own experiences. I never really knew how to. And this course taught me how to do that. I would honestly recommend it for anybody. But maybe 2 weeks into the course, I was working. Well, that day I woke up in the morning and I told my wife that I was going to set myself a deadline of 2 months. I was going to put in my 2 months notice because I wanted to create myself a all-in moment, if you will. What I mean by that is I was giving myself time to start my business, counseling and YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. Tarot readings, if you will. Divination, all forms of divination. But that day, after I put my foot down and really started thinking hard about how I was going to do this, what vision I had for it. Later that day when I went to work, everything was going good. Besides, whoa, I don't know if you see that. If I don't, that right there. I think that's a raptor. Anyway, after I put my foot down that morning, I went to work like normal, and later on during the night, one of my higher up managers came and saw me. Him and I were pretty close at the time, and he pulled me aside right after my shift and said that I was no longer able to work. I wasn't being fired or anything, but my security certification was falling off, and it was taking them 5 months to process it. I don't know why it was taking 5 months to process this. I do now, and sure, I was scared for losing my job and losing the money, the potential money that I would be making, especially when trying to start my business. But I did find solace in the fact that my manifestation came true. I put my foot down that morning and said, no more of this 9 to 5, bullshit type life. I need to take control here and do something for the greater good of humans and myself. So I saw the benefit out of it. I saw the universal synchronicity that was taking place. I didn't really know at what scope I would have to release in order to gain this. I didn't know how hard it was going to be, but I was trusting the process. And my wife has full faith in me that I could actually make my dreams come true, our dreams come true. Because it's not only me that wants, self-reliancy. And it's half of the population now, too. But I have come to the realization, I have come to the knowing, I have come to the awareness within myself that I do still have a lot of blockages. Do you see that little trail up there? Let's go up there. I do still have quite a bit of blockages within myself preventing me from living up to my true potential. One of them being fear. Fear of failure. I've tried, I think I've created like 3 YouTube channels already. And I've failed every one of them. Mainly because it wasn't in alignment. I wasn't serving my true purpose, which is to help and spread love and heal the planet. I wasn't living up to that. All I was doing was trying to do it for vanity reasons. I wonder if we could go over there, next to the water. Let's go and try. I'm gonna pause this and take another clip. But what I realized was that I was harboring a lot of fear, a lot of abnormal stress levels for being so in alignment to what I have come across. And, alignment within what you actually want to do. I mean, it's a hard thing, especially when you have so much riding on your shoulders. It's hard to let go of the comfort, the security that you already have. Luckily for me, it was, and I do see that maybe if this whole thing didn't happen with my certification, I wouldn't be so pressed to start something. And that's really all you have to do, is just start. Just be open and be honest with yourself. Be honest with your audience. Connect on a deeper level. Oh yeah. Connect on a deeper level. And truly see, even if you do have fear. Man, I woke up. Oh, they're talking. I woke up in like maybe 2018, 2019. For the first time. The first major spiritual awakening. I've had minor ones over the course of my life, just like little lessons that I can remember that have taught me to let go of things. But this one fear of failure, this one fear of, honestly, the fear of being seen, fear of being rejected for what you view as your place in the world, is a really big struggle for me right now. Wow. You hear that? Cute. Let me get a picture of this real quick.